okay, bump. No. Okay.
Okay, honey.
Okay.
Okay, honey.
Oh. 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 Turning on right quick. Oh, this is cool. Oh. Bumpy cars on water.
My phone is absolutely...
Yeah, everything's stopped. Your phone's what? Waterproof.
Here we go. All weapons.
Oh, really?
You're kidding!
Get sprayed on.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah? Ooh!
Por favor, salgan con cuidado de la balsa a la plataforma. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and wrapped around.
That just means that the color or pattern on their coat helps them blend into their surroundings. But that also means we might have to keep a pretty sharp eye out for these guys. But already on the right-hand side across the river there, that is the okapi. The stripes on their legs might make you think the okapi is related to the zebra, but it's actually more related to the giraffe. We can tell this from the shape of their skull, but they also have a prehensile tongue like a giraffe, which just means they're able to grab onto things easier like leaves and branches. Now coming up on the right-hand side, these great colored birds are called pink-backed pelicans. And pink-backed pelicans get that name for a pink coloration they have on their back during mating season, almost like they're blushing. And these guys are colonial nesters. They'll live in colonies from 20 pairs to over 500 at a time. Which means that we're leaving the Sanpete River, but we're heading up to the savannah. And we're going to be greeted onto the savannah by a baobab tree. The baobab tree is going to be this big bald tree on the right-hand side here. It also goes by another name, the upside-down tree. And that's because its branches kind of look more like roots. It won't have leaves for up to 10 months of the year, and that's to help conserve water. It'll store that water in its big trunk there, and then during drought season, animals will actually puncture holes in the trunk to take advantage of that water stored inside, also giving it the name, the Tree of Life. But now you folks get a gorgeous overlook view here of our savannah. The savannah is home to a lot more famous, larger African mammal species that you might be familiar with. Coming up on the right-hand side, these gray animals grazing on the grass, these are wildebeest. Wildebeest get their name from the Afrikaans word that means wild beast, but you also might know them as the gnu, spelled G-N-U. It's because they make a sound like new. So you can remember that cows go moo, wildebeest go new. Now these tall dirt stacks coming up on the left and right-hand side are actually termite mounds. Termite mounds are made out of dirt, clay, saliva, and dung, and they're as strong as concrete. They have to be because even elephants will use them as scratching posts. Now, dung is probably not my first choice in building material. It's probably my number 2. Now, coming up on the left-hand side, we do have some Maasai giraffe. Maasai giraffes stand between 16 to 20 feet tall, and just as they're doing here, they spend about 18 hours of their day eating. They only spend about 30 minutes a day sleeping, so they're really known for their power naps, but that's because they always have to stay aware of predators in the area. Now, a group of giraffe is called a tower, so that's a tower of Maasai giraffe to the left-hand side there. But then these massive horns on the right-hand side belong to the Ankole cattle, also called Watusi cattle, named after the Watusi people who first domesticated them. Those horns have been known to reach 6 feet in length, and they might look heavy, but they're actually hollow inside. And we get another look at the wildebeest here on the right-hand side. Wildebeest actually move in one of the largest migrations on planet Earth. Up to 1.5 million wildebeest will migrate all at one time on the African savanna. And they kick up such a big dust cloud on that African savanna that dust cloud can be seen from the International Space Station. And the eland is the largest antelope species. It stands about 6 feet tall and it can jump 6 feet high too. But now we do have another tower of Maasai giraffe coming up here on the left-hand side. Now, like I mentioned with the okapi, their tongue is prehensile, so they're able to grab onto things easier like leaves and branches. So their tongue is 18 inches long. You might be able to see it. Oh, look at that thing. And because their tongue spends so much time outside of their mouth, their tongue is purple to prevent it from being sunburnt. So giraffes have an 18-inch long purple tongue. Who would have thought? An elephant here on the right-hand side. Now, look at how he has that hay perfectly stored in between his tusk and his trunk. They are super handy animals, and that trunk, they use it for everything. It's their hand, it's their nose, it's even their drinking straw. They'll suck up water through that trunk and then blow it into their mouth. And then coming up on the left-hand side, we have the greater flamingo. Greater flamingo are the largest flamingo species. They stand at about 5 feet tall and have an 8-foot wingspan. You might have heard that flamingos get that pink color from the shrimp that they eat, and that is true. These flamingos eat brine shrimp, which is rich in carotene. It helps with their vitamin A consumption. She's weighing up to 5,000 pounds. And a group of rhinos is called a crash. That's because, well, rhinos don't have the greatest eyesight, so they tend to crash into things. But what they don't have in eyesight, they make up for in their hearing, as they're able to independently move each ear. And their ears are shaped like a satellite dish, so it's able to funnel in those sounds from long distances. It is the fastest land animal on 4 legs. The ostrich is the fastest land animal on 2 legs. They can reach 40 miles an hour. And I can actually tell that these are all female ostrich here because they're more brown and gray in coloration, while the males are a deep black with white wingtips. And the ostrich are not normally on this side of the savannah, so I am curious as to why they're over here.
Longer way though.
Oh, we're going the longer way.
Start straight down there, straight down there, with the steps in there. You get a good picture of that.